Understanding culture, society, and politics. Analyze and find out some differences you have observed to the pictures presented. What you have observed are the physical characteristics of human variation, which can be observed through our sense of sight, but this time, let's go differ on the definition of human variation and its types. When we say human variation or human variability, it is the range of possible values for any characteristic, physical or mental, of human beings. Frequently debated areas of variability include cognitive ability, personality, physical appearance, including the body, shape, skin, color, and immunology. Variability is partly heritable and partly acquired. Nature versus nurture debate. Now we have social differences. Let's go first to the nationality and ethnicity. When we say nationality, it is the identity that is tied to being part of a nation or country. A group of people who share the same history, traditions, and language, and who inhabits in a particular territory delineated by a political border and controlled by the government. For examples are Spanish, Japanese, Filipino, American, and many more. Now, the ethnic are groups within the nation. These are the smaller cultural groups that share specific environments, traditions, and histories that are not necessarily subscribed by the mainstream culture. For example of these ethnic groups are Tausug, Ifugao, Bontoc, Mangyan. Now, another social differences we have here is the gender. Gender refers to the socially constructed roles, behaviors, activities, and attributes that a given society considers appropriate for men and women. There are people whose gender identities do not match on their biological identity as male or female, while the sex is biological characteristics of humans such as male or female, man or woman, boy or girl. Now, we have types of gender here. The first one is the lesbian. When we say lesbian, it is romantically and sexually attracted to female. Another one is the gay. Gay is romantically and sexually attracted to male. While the bisexual individuals who are attracted to the opposite sex, or both men and women, or to more than one gender. Then the transgenders, people have a gender identity or gender expression that differs from their sex assigned at birth. And another type of gender is the queer or the questioning, an adjective used by some people, particularly younger people, whose sexual orientation is not exclusively heterosexual. Typically, for those who identify as queer, the terms lesbian, gay and bisexual are perceived to be too limiting and or fraught with cultural connotations they feel don't apply to them. So we have different kinds of queer or questioning, and the first one is the heterosexual. It is inclined to be sexually attracted to a person of the opposite sex. Homosexual, on the other hand, is the person that is sexually attracted to the same sex. Asexual is totally incapable of being attracted to any sex. Polysexual, on the other hand, attracted to multiple types of gender identity. And the last one is pansexual, which is accommodates all types of gender. So those are the types of gender we have, and those are social differences. Next, another types of social differences, we have the social or socio-economic class. We have three primary social classes exist in the Philippines. The first one is the low-income class. This is equivalent to a monthly indicative income between 19,040 pesos and 114,240 pesos. Next, the middle class is said a family of 5 is considered middle class if the household earns anywhere between 23,381 pesos and 140,284 pesos per month. And the high income class, this is a third primary social classes we have in here in the Philippines. The high income class, your family should be earning 200,000 pesos a month or 2.4 million a year to be considered rich in the Philippines. Now, another social differences we have, the religion. Religion, or the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods. Now we have two here. Monotheistic. When you say monotheistic, mono means one, or this is believing in the existence of one god. And in contrast is the polytheistic. Polytheistic naman is believing in the existence of multiple gods. And say multiple, marami siyang sinasamba. The religions in this lesson includes the Christianity, and these are the religions and their symbols. The first one is the Christianity, and its symbols is a cross. Islam, Hinduism from India, Buddhism, Sikhism, Taoism, Judaism, Confucianism, Baha'i, Shinto, Jainism, and the last one is the Zoroastrianism. Now, we also have here the political identity. So, all of us or each of us has political identity. It refers to the set of attitudes and practices that an individual adheres to in relation to the political systems and actors within his or her society. That's all for today, class.